Hey guys, so I completed building my new PC. The motherboard is Asus Z170 Pro Gaming motherboard. RAM is Corsair Vengeance 2 into 8 GB sticks running at 2400 MHz. Intel 6700K processor running at 4 GHz. Corsair Hyper212x CPU cooler. LG DVD writer from my old PC, and the graphic card is MSI 1070 Gaming X 8GB version. Power supply is Corsair 650 watts, and for storage I am using Western Digital 2TB HDD, and for running OS I am using Samsung 850 EVO 250GB. And the cabinet is Corsair Carbide SPEC-03 cabinet. The advantage of this cabinet is everything, installation of everything is pretty easy. All these hard disks and the DVD writers, optical drives, you just need to push them inside and they will lock into place. There is no need of screws. You just push them like this and you just leave them, and cable routing is very easy. If you can see, on the other side of the cabinet there is enough space to route all the cables. And one thing I would like to mention is, before installing the motherboard you have to bring the 8-pin motherboard connector, power connector, which is over here, from the space on the other side, because once you install the motherboard then you have to pull that one over all these things. Okay, so keep that in mind. And another thing I would like to mention is, in my previous video I tried to build the PC with Morphotech Reactor Z500 cabinet, but that was unable to accommodate this graphic card. I had trouble connecting power connectors in that cabinet, so I returned that one and brought Corsair Carbide SPEC-03. And this one also has side window. This window, I think it is plastic and it is prone to scratches, so be careful with it. And there are thumb screws. Now this is another advantage with this cabinet. There are thumb screws instead of normal screws. It is easy to install and remove while cleaning the components inside. Just a second, let me remove this. There. Now one more thing I would like to mention is, the cooler height is 158 mm, and the Corsair website states that this cabinet supports only coolers up to height of 157 mm. It means that there is 1 mm, this cooler is 1 mm more than what this cabinet could support, but in reality that is not the case. There is still a few mm of gap between the side window and the cooler after installation. See, there is gap between my finger and the cooler, so there is ample of space. If you are trying to build the same kind of PC, you can go ahead without any problem.